was your day today? Just chilling?
Just chilling, dude. It's been raining like nothing else here the last few days. We're in smack dab middle of hurricane season, so it's raining a lot.
Oh fuck. Yeah, it rained
Tons
a
of
little bit
lightning
out here,
too,
but
dude.
now it's been fucking hot here in Utah. I know it's hot in Florida. I know you guys have the humidity and all that kind of gorgeous stuff.
I'm not gonna feel bad for you at all, dude, because it is
Bro,
hot here.
it's been like in like the high 90s, hundreds like the entire summer.
Okay, that's pretty brutal, actually. I don't like dry
Yeah.
heat, dude. I think the like desert heat, like Vegas, Salt Lake, even like that's worse in my opinion than humidity.
Yeah. Dude, the worst is here when it rains a little bit in Utah and like it rains in
Yeah.
the morning and then stops and then it's just hot. So it's like that muggy, dry 100 degrees. And you're like, what the fuck, man?
It's
So
brutal, dude. Thin air too,
like
like no.
I bought a Ray Hawthorne vinyl.
Did you?
Yeah, I had
Nice,
to.
dude. Of his last album, he just like his new one he just dropped.
His new one he just dropped, dude. It's a full like blue vinyl record.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I love his music. It's so good.
He's great, dude. I like his I'm surprised he's not getting any like trademark or copyright issues with the whole Elmo thing that he does.
I know, I
Yeah.
know.
I think it's dope. I'm surprised that he hasn't got like slapped by Sesame Street being like, yo, you can't have a punk version of Elmo. Like, what is this?
Dude, his new album, like in the background, it has like Elmo as like Godzilla.
I saw that.
I'm like, how are you not getting copyrighted for that at all?
That's exactly what I'm wanting. Maybe Sesame Street's like, hey, I mean, just like free advertising, I guess. You know, I don't know if they're still big or not, but Elmo obviously is like still a well-known person,
Well,
if you will. You know what I mean?
I don't know if he's a person,
He's a
but
thing. He's a, I don't know, what would you call like Barney? I guess like a character. I mean, he's like a Barney. You know what I mean?
well,
Barney, Elmo.
Barney's a dinosaur.
Yeah, but he's not like a real dinosaur.
What?
I know, I know. So also, just so in case any kids are listening, Santa's not real either. So
Oh my god! You're just laying it on. That's gonna be the clip. Santa's not real. That's the clip.
kids, it's going to be an 18 and plus show to make sure that you know about Santa before you listen here. You know?
Fuck. All right, man. Well, I had some fun with this one too. With what we're doing, the would you rather kind of.
Yeah,
know.
like a who's better. I like that. Yeah, I think it's a good one.
Yeah. I had some fun with it. I almost threw in. I didn't know if it was gonna fit, but I almost threw in like jerseys.
Oh,
Like I was kind of thinking that might be a way we go with one of the pods down the road.
sure.
Is like even even that you can do like like not essentially start bench cup, but like kind of with like jerseys or home courts or like
Yeah. We could take a ranking of jerseys too. Like that would be fun.
yeah. So I almost went that route, but I was like, I'm gonna say that for another pod. I was like almost going down that route, but I was like, that's another good pod we could do.
That would be fun. We should do one where like rank jerseys or even like logos, throwbacks, something like that. That would be cool. Yeah.
I was almost going down that route. So I think we just did like the pretty much like who would you rather or like pick one, like keep the guy through 8 people, right? That's all I did. I did 3 of them.
I did too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I did three as well. So
let's start with yours.
all right. We're gonna start with a pretty normal I guess talking point is like let's talk about guys you want to build a franchise around. All right. So this will be who do you want to build a franchise around, right?
Okay.
So
okay.
I guess first, I guess I gotta name 2, huh? So we gotta do like one or the other for the first one.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, so I've got LaMelo Ball,
Okay.
John Morant.
Dude, that's a tough one off the rip because
Yeah.
John Morant, we all know he's had his problems, but a fantastic player, like fantastic when he's healthy, changes that organization. LaMelo Ball is like it's just LaMelo Ball. Like his name speaks for himself. Just like the advertisement that brings. I'm gonna go John Morant.
John Morant. All right. That's a tough one, dude. I would take LaMelo there personally.
Okay. Okay.
I'm a big LaMelo fan in general. I think he can offer more to winning than John Morant can. I think John Morant's an incredible player. He's a franchise guy. It's tough to say because he's taken the Grizzlies to. I mean, they've gone to the playoffs consistently. They're consistently one of the top teams in the West. Where the Charlotte is, and that's I guess the counterpoint for LaMelo. He's banished in Charlotte, man. Like Charlotte, they're a dumpster fire. They've never been anything. More than likely, they'll never be anything. Like I just have no faith in Charlotte.
Yeah, it's actually fair. Yeah. Yeah.
So you pick Ja. Okay, so Ja Morant or Chet Holmgren.
I'm gonna go Chet on that one.
You're gonna take
Yeah.
Chet over Ja? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Walk me through that.
Uh so kind of how you were saying about like the LaMelo thing, right? About being banished in Charlotte. I think Ja is banished in Memphis compared to Chet being in OKC, right? Like I think if OKC just had Chet, let's remove like Shea out of the question with OKC, and you had Chet, Jalen, and like just the rest of those guys, I think they'd still be a good team, like probably in the playoffs consistently in OKC with Chet,
Sure.
right? And I think Chet fits that mold as the NBA is going now with that stretch big, right? He can shoot from pretty much anywhere on the court, and his defense is outstanding, right? So he
Sure.
brings like a full package when it comes to a player, versus I think John Morant just in my eyes is just that attacking at the rim. Sometimes can hit the three and throw the grenade, but that's about it.
I mean, the whole,
The whole
I love, it's amazing, dude. I love that celebration. So you'd rather, okay, so you got, if you're starting a franchise today, you're picking Chet over Ja.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
And
All right.
like I mean, you really can't bring in health, right? Because I think they both have been injured. I mean, Chet less than Jaw. I think Jaw's been injured and also suspended on a consistent basis. But I think Chet is going to stay pretty consistently like good in the NBA for longer than Jaw is.
Okay. Okay. What about, okay, so we got Chet or Cooper Flag?
I'm gonna go with Chet just because of what I've seen.
Wow.
I don't know how Cooper's going to perform in the NBA. I just
Yeah, but
don't
if
know.
you're an NBA GM today, you're starting from scratch. They're saying everybody's a free agent. We're doing a fantasy draft of every single guy in the league. You get to pick. You got the number one pick. You can build your franchise around anybody.
I'm still taking Chet.
Crazy. That's a hot take.
Yeah.
And you're a Cooper guy.
I'm a Cooper guy. I'm still going to take Chet just because of his height and his size and his defense.
Okay. Okay, that's a hot take.
The hot take.
That's a hot take. I don't know of anyone, maybe not even Chet Holmgren would agree with you on that take.
Probably not. No.
Probably
But
not.
I have Chet's back on this one. I have Chet's back on this one.
Hey, Chet's got to stand. He's got to stand in you. So we got all right. So Chet Holmgren or Jason Tatum, start a franchise.
Let's start a franchise. I'm gonna go Tatum on that one.
Okay, I think that's a good. I would do the same pick there for sure. Mostly because I'm a Jason Tatum hater. I really am, and I think most of the world is for some reason. I'm actually not even sure why, to be honest with you. Probably because of all of his like weird love thing with Kobe that he, you know, what I mean? Like he tries too hard with that.
He quoted like 4 other NBA champions in one championship win in every post game interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a tough one to like, but I mean he's proven, man. Like he wins. They've won a championship. He plays at a very high level, you know. And so as much as you want to hate him, he's a great player.
He's really good. I mean, on both ends of the court, very good.
Yeah, he is. He's been like I said, championship proven. So that's a good take.
Yeah.
That's a good take. Okay, so Jason Tatum or Anthony Edwards?
You know I love Ant too.
Oh yeah.
And this is just like you said, just starting from scratch. So there's no prior knowledge of any playoff experience at all because it's just starting from scratch.
I mean, you still know who they are, right? I mean, but we're saying like if today you got to build your own franchise around any of these guys, you know?
I'm an expansion team and I get to pick one of these dudes.
Basically, yeah. Like I'm building my team around this guy. Like I got a team from scratch, 0 guys on my team. I get to build my team around this guy. Would you rather build around Jason Tatum or Anthony Edwards?
Probably Jason Tatum.
Ooh,
just because if I'm like I said, if I am this expansion team relocating and building, I'm looking at playoff performances when it comes to like that big time win, and Ant just disappears, man. Just disappears on a consistent basis.
You know, which I want to disagree with you on that, but it does seem that especially once he gets deeper in the playoffs, you start to see almost less of Anthony Edwards.
he's relying more on that second option, right? Like the year before they traded Cat to New York, it was Cat and that against the Nuggets, or yeah, I think so,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
Yep.
And then this season it was Julius Randle, right? And
True.
so it's like they should have. I mean, I don't think anyone was beating OKC this year, but they should have like swept the Lakers, swept Golden State, and then at least brought OKC to 6 or 7.
Getting the Timberwolves should have.
I think if Ant would have played to his potential he does in the regular season, they should have. I mean, Ant's crazy in the regular season. Like Ant is out of this world.
Right. I think the one thing I would disagree with you on there is I agree that Ant is a much different player in the regular season. Playoffs, I think, is much more team basketball. He can't disappear. Like there's no excuse for him. He can't disappear the way that he does. But Minnesota, specifically because of the Rudy Gobert contract, is such a dysfunctional team that Anthony Edwards can't overcome the dysfunction of not being able to like have a great talent around him. Like when your second best player, with all due respect to Julius Randle, and your second best player is Julius Randle, and your third best player is either Jaden McDaniels or Rudy Gobert, like that's kind of a tough.
That's tough. That's tough. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you got Jason Tatum still.
I'm taking Jason. Yep.
Okay, Jason Tatum or Luka Doncic?
I'm going Luka on that at that point.
Going Luka. Okay.
Yeah.
I love Luka, man. I'm a Luka stan, bro. I love Luka, so that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, and then last you got Luka or Shea.
So I'm gonna stick with Luka. Honestly, I'm gonna stick with Luka on that. And the argument is hard, right? Because Shea's now got MVP. Shea now has a Finals MVP. Shea now has a Finals championship, right? Like he's got all these things, but I like not this year. Luka played decent this year, right after the trade, but he was unstoppable in Dallas, right? Like, and I just think Luka has a lot more upside when it comes to like the full game of basketball versus Shea. Because Shea, I think, he's a defense liability when it comes to defense, right? And Luka is when he doesn't want to play defense, but when he like does want to play defense, like he's crazy good at defense.
I would pick Luka in that situation as well. I'm with you there, but I do think SGA is a better defender than Luka. I don't personally, and from what I've seen, I don't think Luka can play defense. Like I don't even think it's a matter of like even if he tried hard, I think he would still basically be a traffic cone. Like he's just not a great defender, I mean, even offensively, like on defense, it's not about necessarily being the fastest guy, but you got to have some agility. You know what I mean? Like the side to side quick step, able to like get SGA trying to beat you off the dribble. You got to be able to keep up with him. Luka's not known for his quickness. Like he's known for his decel, his ability to slow down, really fast, or his ability to like change direction. But like he's not swift. You know what I mean? So like defensively, I would disagree with you, but I would still pick Luka there. But I do think SGA is a better defender.
I don't know if this is true, but I think if we have someone look this up, and I'm pretty sure Shea's got a higher blow by percentage than Luka does when it comes to defense.
I don't know. I have no idea on that. We'd have to fact check that.
I think I will fact check it, come back to next pod and kind of bring it up, or whatever happens. But I think that Shea's got a higher blow by percentage than Luka does when it comes to defense.
I do think though, and we'll have to fact check this after and like put something, like some asterisks here because I don't know for sure. But I do think SGA's got a couple of all defensive team votes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, I don't think he's made an all defensive team like first or second or anything.
But he's got the votes though.
I think he's gotten some votes where I would doubt that Luka ever received an all defensive team vote.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll come back to that.
We'll fact check this. We'll fact check that.
Okay. So at the end of the day, after that came through, I'm walking out with Luka, which I'm happy about.
That's a great.
That's not a bad player to start a new franchise with.
If you were to like pick anybody in the league, just like if you were to just be able to pick anybody from a blank slate, at least 50% of people are picking Luka to start their franchise with. So that's not a bad one. Not a bad one.
Easily. I like that. With my first category, I went with who you want hitting the game-winning shot.
Okay. I got one of those too. So all right, let's hear yours. This is good. What you got?
This list is pretty stacked, so it's going to be tough.
Okay. All right.
So your first two is going to be LeBron James or Damian Lillard.
Damn.
That's a tough one right off the bat. Right off the rip, tough one.
Oh man, that is a tough one. That is a tough one. Wow. Wow. Because I mean, Dame is one of the greatest clutch shooters of all time. He has hit some incredible shots. I don't know. At one point, there was a case that he was like Steph Curry level shooter. You know, I mean, everyone's talking about
Yeah.
Steph Curry range, and like, but Dame was shooting the same range consistently all over the place. He just didn't get the fanfare.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Um, but LeBron, statistically speaking, is one of the most clutch players of all time.
Yeah.
As much as people want to hate on him, like he is statistically fantastic. Playoffs, regular season, whatever it is, like he hits those shots. I'm going to go with LeBron. I'm going to take LeBron on this. That's a tough one.
Okay, so you're taking LeBron over Dame. All right. Okay. I agree with you. Right. When it comes to Dame, you think I can think of two really clutch shots when it comes to playoffs, right? You have the Portland one against Houston, right? I'm pretty sure was that game 6 or I think it was game 7 actually. That shot was game 7. I think both of his shots were game 7 or game 6.
I think
then he had the one.
You're talking about OKC in the second game?
No, when he was with Portland against Houston, it was the Chris Paul and James Harden team that he beat. And then when he had the one when he was also with Portland against Paul George.
And OKC, yeah.
The one who does the bye wave, yes. Those are the two ones that come to mind, but then it's just hard to fight against LeBron of the longevity and the amount of shots he's taken to win games, clutch games too.
Yeah, and to be fair, I mean, to that point too, is something I think that differentiates those two in that situation is Dame Lillard was hardly ever expected to win. Yeah. Right. And so like when you're in Portland and it's him and LaMarcus Aldridge going against James Harden, Chris Paul, and this juggernaut Houston team, and you're up, 3-2, it's the game 6, and you hit that game-winning shot. Dame Lillard wasn't expected to win that series. Like the pressure wasn't as high. Of course, there's always pressure in a game-winning shot in that situation. LeBron has never, like no one's had as much pressure as LeBron James in every single game, whether it's a preseason, exhibition, pickup, lifetime fitness run. You know what I mean? Like he has an expectation to be better than MJ in every single situation ever. So to have that amount of pressure and still hit the shots in the situations that he did, there's a mental aspect to that.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, so we're cutting Dame out of the list. All right, so now you have LeBron James or Luka.
LeBron James.
That one was quick. And I agree with you there too. This one also might be quick for you. LeBron James or Stephen Curry.
It's also got to be LeBron James. Statistically, you got to look this up too. I don't know the numbers.
Yes, it is. He is. Stephen Curry.
Steph is not a good clutch shooter.
No, I mean he won Clutch Player of the Year that one year. The thing I think I've watched a lot of clips of Curry and his final shots. A lot of his final shots aren't like buzzer beater wins. It's like that dagger that push him above 8 points or like the 2 possession game, the 3 possession game. It's never like buzzer beater 3 to win it, buzzer beater layup to win it. It's always like that 2 possession to make it a 3 possession game over kind of thing. Yeah, it's never like that clutch shot. We need 2 points to win it, 3-pointer deep from the arc, drained it. That's just not. He hasn't hit those. He's hit maybe I know of 2 or 3.
Yeah, I looked these stats up one time. So I was fighting with someone from work about this when they were saying LeBron's not clutch like everybody does, right? Steph Curry's way more clutch. Yeah. And I pulled up all the stats. I can't remember what the numbers were, but Steph Curry is not a good clutch shooter. Best shooter of all time. I will not take that away from Steph Curry. Top 2 point guard of all time. But he's not clutch, man. He's just not when it's game on the line, the game-winning shot, it's LeBron. I take LeBron there. Yeah.
I want Andre Iguodala. Yep.
I want Andre Iguodala. Max Kellerman shout out, baby.
All right. Do you want LeBron James or the Joker?
Oh, that's actually a tough one. I don't know the numbers for Jokic on being clutch shooter, but I do know that being a Lakers fan and LeBron fan, I watched them play perfect defense on Jokic for 23.9 seconds of the shot clock. Yeah. And he'll do some bullshit spin move over the head, one-handed, not even looking at the hoop, full court, whatever, it goes in. I've never seen someone care less about basketball and be so damn good at it than Nikola Jokic. I just don't get it. I'm still taking LeBron.
Wow. All right. I'm with you on that too, though. I'm with you on that. Don't you worry. All right. LeBron James or Kevin Durant?
LeBron James.
All right, that was quick too. All right. And then
I love Kevin Durant.
I think I know who was going to win this because the last two, I thought you'd pick somebody else throughout this list that would make these fight, but you got LeBron James or DeMar DeRozan.
That's a good one. I love DeMar. DeMar's incredibly clutch. I would take him over some other people on this list probably, but not over LeBron.
And then LeBron James or Jalen Brunson.
Oh, LeBron James.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
LeBron James, baby.
Yeah. I like that. That was good. I agree with you through that list. I think that the hang up that I would probably had is I would have probably picked, if I had to, it'd be Damian over LeBron if the list was different, right? If you had gotten on the list
Sure.
of LeBron, it was like last person on the list was Damian, that'd be like a tough one for me to pick. But with
Yeah.
them the first being two, I like the pick. I like the pick.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, LeBron being the first one there, because Dame Lillard is for sure the closest person to LeBron on that list, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, that was a good one, dude. That was good. Yeah,
Thank
but
you.
LeBron James, I'm a LeBron guy through and through, but I'm happy to admit when he's not the best player on a list for something, he's the best player on that list for that, for sure.
That's fair.
So good about that. All right, so I'm going to do a clutch shot one too because I got a few different players here. A couple of the
Nice.
same,
Okay.
but I got a couple here too. So we'll do clutch shot as well. First, let's do Tyrese Maxey and
Okay.
Steph Curry.
We just had this argument too, right, about Stephen Curry.
Yeah, but is he more clutch than Tyrese Maxey?
I personally think he is. I'm gonna go Curry on that. I think he's.
Okay.
I just think longevity wise, like Max has been in the league not as long as Curry has. Curry, I can name like at least one clutch shot I've seen Curry over Maxey's. Like the Curry's against OKC, that half court shot to win it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, or even like again, we don't talk about clutch shots, but when he's playing, like Curry playing the Olympics, like that crazy shot over Batum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was crazy. So I'm gonna go Curry.
So I would take Curry there too. Steph Curry or Devin Booker?
I'm a Devin Booker here, so I'm gonna pick Curry right away. I can't stand the freaking Walmart or the better version of Bradley Beal. That's all I'm gonna say about Devin Booker.
Fair enough. Enough said about Devin Booker.
Yep.
Okay, so Devin Booker or Kyrie Irving? No, sorry, Steph Curry or Kyrie Irving?
Curry, yeah.
Steph Curry or Kyrie Irving?
I'm picking Kyrie at that point now. I have that. That was quick. I've seen Kyrie Irving just for the Warriors in the finals and the Christmas Day over Klay Thompson. Those are the two that come to my mind instantly, right? Over the Warriors. So
okay,
I'll go Kyrie on that one.
So Kyrie, and you said this name already, Klay Thompson.
It's tough though too because Klay
has clutch.
Young Klay was probably had more clutch shots. I mean, again, fact check me here, but than Stephen Curry did when they were playing like young Klay. Like Klay was nice with it.
Klay was nice with it. Yeah, I don't know the stats on clutch shots either, but I like Klay. So you got Klay over Curry or Kyrie?
That's tough though, because Kyrie is Kyrie. Like, I'm gonna stick with Kyrie. I think honestly,
I would take Kyrie too. The first shot I always think of, Kyrie's got tons of clutch shots in his career. He's actually an incredibly clutch player. But I always think of the finals. The shot heard around the world. Like everyone thinks about LeBron's block, which was incredible. That's what sealed the deal. But Kyrie's shot is what you got to get points on the board to win games. And Kyrie had arguably one of the most clutch shots in the NBA Finals history.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, found his spot and just heartbreaking.
So Kyrie Irving or Damian Lillard?
That's tough. I see what you did. I see what you did there. I'm gonna go Dame.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Dame. I'm gonna give Dame his flowers. I'm gonna take Dame on that one.
That's a tough call, man. There's no wrong answer there. Like that's you can go either way. No wrong answer, but Dame, that's a tough one, man. Okay, so Dame. Then you got Damian Lillard or DeMar DeRozan.
Dame, yeah.
Okay. And this one, it's the last one. I think this will be pretty tough, in my opinion. Maybe it'll be easy for you. Damian Lillard or Tyrese Halliburton?
I'm gonna go Tyrese.
Yep. Okay.
I know Dame has had those shots, but I don't think anyone, and it's in the front, it's in my brain already, but just that playoff run Tyrese had more clutch shots than Dame's had in his career or Curry's had in his career combined. I mean, probably not, but I mean, just honestly, it was crazy. It was crazy. And like 4 of them or whatever were all like buzzer beater shots.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I'm taking Tyrese on that one.
That is a very good pick. I would take Hallie there too. I've never seen anything like it. His numbers back it up. I can't remember the exact numbers, but I do know it was something around like this year alone. He was like 13 of 15 in clutch shots or game-winning shots. And of course, his insane playoff run of what he, always from behind. They're down 17 with 3 seconds left. It's like this game's not over somehow. I don't know how, but it's,
it was crazy.
Yeah, Hallie's actually the only guy that I would take over LeBron in terms of clutch shot. Like I would honestly. This year alone, I would take this year Tyrese Halliburton over anybody in NBA history or like in NBA history possibly as far as
honestly.
clutch shooter.
I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you completely on that. That's and I don't think that's even a hot take, to be honest with you.
I don't think it is either. I don't think the numbers back it up. Like if you watched it, even if you watch, I don't know what kind of black devil magic they had going on here, but like it was never seen anything like it, and so it's Halliburton. Yeah. So good pick. I'm with you there.
Thank you. All right, this is it. Like we've gone player wise and shots and that kind of stuff. I'm gonna take a little detour here. The best celebration after a shot.
Okay.
It made shot, not just a missed shot. No, we're not swaggy P out here, but just a celebration made shot. Okay. So we're gonna go first on the list, and my opinion, my favorite, Stephen Curry's night. Okay.
Okay.
Versus
that's a great one.
Damian Lillard Dame time.
Oh, it's night. Steph Curry's night's better.
Yeah.
There's something about just having that shot, that dagger, like we talked about. You're up 3 points or whatever. Curry puts it away with another 3 with 2 seconds left, and he's just walking away like this. I even see him doing that like in the third quarter sometimes. Like, get out of here, doing. I'm just like, that's what is that there?
In Curry's fashion too, the ball's still at its arc, and he's going to do this.
Yeah, like, he turned to the bench doing this.
How demoralizing! Like how demoralizing! Just done.
Yeah, that's over. That's a good one, but it's the night for sure.
All right, you got Stephen Curry's night or Trae Young ice tray or ice in the ice tray, right? He does this. Yeah.
Brr, dude, that's a good one too, but it's got to be night.
Okay. All right, and then you got Stephen Curry's night. Same track, but D'Lo's.
I love that one. I do love that one. Man, that is a tough one. I like that one a lot. But that's like a personal one to me where it's like ice in his veins. I think it's sick. I'm gonna go night still. We're gonna give Steph his flowers there because that is a great celebration.
All right. So you got Stephen Curry's night versus LeBron James, the silencer.
Oh, it's the silencer, dude. I will never forget the first time he pulled that out, walking down the court, doing. I'm like, that's up there. It's the silencer. That's one of my favorite celebrations of all time. It's got to be the silencer. Yeah.
All right. So the silencers. All right. I agree. And then you got LeBron James, the silencer versus Russell Westbrook's Rock the Baby.
Oh, that's a good one too. I do like Rock the Baby. We're going to silencer on that one.
Okay. All right. So I got 2 more left after this one. So you have the silencer, LeBron James, the silencer versus Ja Morant, the grenade throw.
It's the grenade throw. Absolutely. It's absolutely. It's when you started this segment here and you were saying like, best celebrations. I was going to say, I'm like, can I just pick Ja Morant's grenade? That's number one. That's absolutely that beats the silencer. Especially knowing the context around him with the gun violence stuff, like, flashing guns and things. The whole mid NBA game. Absolutely.
All right. So the final 2, you have Ja Morant, the grenade celebration, or you have Wesley Matthews in the crossbow or the bow and arrow.
I love the bow and arrow. I love that you pulled Wesley Matthews there too. What a pull!
I had to. I was doing current players, but that one kept on popping in my mind every time I wrote one down. I was like, Wesley Matthews.
Yeah, that's a good one. I actually used that one when I played. Like I hit a 3 and I used the Wesley Matthews, pull the arrow back. Like, it's so sick. No, I gotta go grenade still though. That is so unique in just the context. It's grenade. It's grenade.
And I'm gonna throw this before we go on the next one. Honorable mention, the mellow. I'm just gonna throw honorable mention in there. I have to because I do this consistently.
Doing regular life, like it's just one of those where like life's good, babe.
Yeah, I'm like I get a kill in Apex on the PlayStation. I'm like, Yes.
Giving himself CTE with the celebration, like that's a good honorable mention. I like that one.
Okay, so John Morant, the grenade wins that one. All right. I like
That was it. That's top one. Yeah, I
That's
see.
the
And
last one. Yep.
I can't think of anything better than that, honestly, at top of my head. That's up there. Unless you do like the Tyrese choke this year, that one was pretty dope. That's a rip off of Reggie. So
yeah. Yep.
No, grenade's good. All right. So I got last one for me. I've got some fringe all stars.
Fringe. Okay.
Okay. So who would you rather? Just each player, right? And these guys are like kind of in the mid range. So first we got Austin Reeves or Tyler Hero.
Austin Reeves.
Okay. Why?
I think Austin Reeves is just all around a better player. Just like Tyler Harrow's got like that 3, but like that's really like what I can see from him is all he's got, right? Austin Reeves all around ball, way better player.
Yeah. Yeah. Do if you're listening to this podcast, do yourself a favor, go to YouTube, watch some Austin Reeves highlights because he's in his bag, dude.
Yes,
this year he was in his bag. He's got some handles.
He was.
So
yes, he
all
was.
Right.
Yep.
Austin Reeves or Zion Williamson.
Healthy Zion is crazy, but that's the fact is healthy Zion.
You got to take that into consideration. That matters when you got to have availability.
Does.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go Austin Reeves again.
Okay,
honestly,
that's a tough one. I like Austin Reeves better, so I would probably take him there too. That's a tough one though, because you could make a really easy argument for Zion.
Yes.
All right, Austin Reeves or RJ Barrett.
RJ had a good season this season too.
He did. He's one of those guys who's also banished. He's out there stuck in Toronto.
And he had a very like quiet, good season too. I don't think a lot of people realize that. Like that move to Toronto was kind of shitty, but also he did really well over there.
He was fine in New York too. I mean, he never lived up to his draft status, but he's a good player.
He's a really good player. Yeah, like he's starting on an NBA team, so like he's already very, very good. But
fair enough. Yeah,
but
fair enough.
I'm gonna go Austin Reeves again, though. Honestly.
Okay. Austin Reeves or Amin Thompson.
Amin Thompson. Yeah,
That's an easy one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. No matter how much love I have for Reeves, it's got to be Amin Thompson there.
It's got just the physical attributes Amin Thompson has versus Austin Reeves. There's no comparison.
And Thompson still got a lot of room to grow, man. Like he was,
so much room to grow.
He could be fantastic, man. His potential is there. So
yeah,
this one is an easy one for me. I think it's gonna be harder for you because you love this guy. Amin Thompson or De'Aaron Fox.
I'll go put my De'Aaron Fox on jersey right now too.
Do you have a De'Aaron Fox jersey?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Sacramento or San Antonio?
Sacramento, baby.
Represent, dude.
Yeah.
Dumpster fire, Sacramento. Represent.
Dumpster fire. That's a tough one though, still for me, because I have so much love for De'Aaron Fox.
I know you do. I don't know why, but I know you do.
You're like, De'Aaron, hop on the pod, come talk to us. I'll show some love.
Yeah, you've got a stand right here, dude. We got a Chet Holmgren stand and a De'Aaron Fox stand, all in the same guy. So,
it's gonna pay me to say this, but Thompson.
That's the easy pick for me, but I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised you picked him over Fox.
I just think the upside and the potential that Amin has is just leaps and bounds over De'Aaron Fox.
Fair enough. Okay, so Amin Thompson versus his teammate Sengun.
Thompson.
Okay.
That one was easy for me. Yeah. Yep.
All right. And then last but not least, man, we got Amin Thompson or Paolo Banchero.
That one's tough.
Paolo's nice, bro.
Mm-hmm. He's really nice too. Like he's brought the Magic leaps and bounds to what I thought they would ever be. Honestly, just like himself. I'm gonna as of right now, I'm picking Paolo just because of his shooting ability.
I would take Paolo as well. Paolo, I think he's the closest. Like, obviously, you're always looking for comparisons to the greats. I mean, like you always say, like, who's the next Michael Jordan? And there's been probably at least 10 guys that I can think of in the last handful of years, or the last 20 years. It's been like, who's the next LeBron? You know, it was going to be Ben Simmons. It was going to be Zion Williamson. Like, there was all these guys. It was going to be like the next LeBron.
Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah,
like,
all these guys
yeah.
that like were billed as like they displayed the exact same style. In my opinion, I don't think he's anywhere near LeBron's level, so don't hear that. But Paolo is the closest thing we've seen to a baby Bron,
Yeah,
I think, compared to anybody else.
I agree with you. I agree with you completely on that. Yep.
That's good. I would take Paolo there too. So you ended up as fringe all-stars. You took Paolo. That's a good pick. That's a good final guy there.
I like that. I like that pick. All right, my last topic is I had fun with this one because I think this is going to be a tough one. Is when you need a clutch defensive stop.
Okay.
Okay, it could be anything towards like blocks, steals, like lockdown, whatever it may be. Okay.
You better not have Rudy Gobert on this list.
First two up: Draymond Green, Rudy Gobert.
Draymond Green, dude, 100%. That's not even close.
Oh my God. And I know
That's
you don't
not
like
close.
Draymond that much.
I don't, man. I think, but when it comes to getting a stop, Draymond can at least guard 5 positions. Rudy can hardly guard 1 position. Like, I mean, it's proven year after year after year that he does just fine in the regular season. He can anchor a defense. When he gets to playoffs, he's exposed. He's unplayable in clutch time because he simply can't guard the perimeter at all. You want to talk about blow-by percentage? Let's look up Rudy Gobert's blow-by percentage on the perimeter. I'm sure it's 100%, dude. Like, nobody is afraid of, like, Draymond is cooking Rudy Gobert on the perimeter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's sad too because Draymond.
Oh, it's Draymond. It's Draymond easily clears him.
All right, Draymond, Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
Absolutely, man. Kawhi is arguably one of the best defenders of all time. When he was healthy in his prime, he's incredible. Kawhi Leonard there for sure.
So it might be tough for you. Ready? Kawhi or Wemby?
Kawhi.
That was quick, dude, because you're a big Wemby guy. I thought you were going to have
I love Wemby. I love everything that I think he's going to be in the NBA if he can stay healthy. I think we've never seen anybody like him. He's 7'5" and can shoot from anywhere, play any position, defend any position. Like, it's incredible. But he hasn't proven himself aside from blocks, which is obviously 7'5" and athletic and fairly quick. I think Kawhi is like, if you need like a stop, Kawhi is going to probably guarantee you a stop. Wemby might get the block at the rim, but Kawhi is going to not even let you get to the rim, kind of thing. So that's a tough one. Wemby's a fantastic player. No hate on Wemby there, but you got to pick Kawhi.
All right, so Kawhi takes that one. All right, Kawhi, Anthony Davis.
Ooh, that is a tough one. Probably taking Anthony Davis there.
Okay, that's where I disagree. I think I'm taking Kawhi on that one, but I like the pick. What's the reason on that one?
I think AD is one of those guys. Offensively, can't play every position, but defensively, he can guard any position. He's not quite like Kawhi, you know. He's obviously taller, a little bit slower, but I do think his combination of being 6'11" and still being able to play any defensive position and guard on the perimeter is why I take him over Kawhi.
Okay, I agree with you on that though. Like, if I picked AD, I'd pick that. Yeah, for that reason right there.
Yeah.
All right, you got Anthony Davis, Drew Holiday.
Anthony Davis.
All right, Anthony Davis or Alex Caruso.
Anthony Davis.
All right,
both
least.
are hard because on the perimeter it's a little bit different. If you're talking about like just guard on the perimeter, like maybe you can make arguments for those two, but Anthony Davis is a pretty complete defender. I take him there.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Anthony Davis versus the last person, Bam.
That's tough too. Bam's a great defender, but it's got to be AD. AD's it's Anthony Davis.
Okay, AD wins it. All right. I think if I had to pick, I think Kawhi would win it for me, but I get your argument with Kawhi and AD on that though.
Yeah, and that could be like 1A, 1B. I feel like those guys are fairly interchangeable in this conversation, but Anthony Davis, and like, especially when healthy, there's few players that can defend like him.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Give my boy AD some love, man. Give him some defensive player of the year. He's been robbed, bro. He's been robbed.
Facts though. Facts. All right. Well, that takes us to I'm not gonna try to play the tune because the tune didn't work last time. I look like a freaking idiot trying to hold my phone up to my AirPods. But
fair enough.
It's the AirBall take of the day. And let's hear yours. Let's hear your AirBall.
My airball take is the NBA is trying to figure out why viewership is down, and they want to blame it on all the play style and the fouls and all that stuff. It's because, my opinion, that it's going to cost the average fan like $1,300 to watch every game on TV this year.
Really?
That's an airball. Like, you have to watch every game this year. You have to have a subscription to Prime. You have to have a subscription to Peacock. You have to have a subscription to ESPN. Like, all these things, all these different platforms that you have to subscribe to and pay all these, and NBA TV, whatever it is, ends up costing the average fan over $1,000 just to watch basketball on TV, not even go to the games. That's why viewership is down. It's a huge barrier to entry. And there's still a lot of people that love the game. They're just watching it illegally. They're streaming it on all these websites that aren't generating revenue, that aren't counting towards viewership numbers, And so my airball of the week is, if you want to have more fans, make it available to everybody. Quit trying to charge the average person over $1,000. We're in a recession. We're in a recession. Have you seen the economy? I'm paying $12 for like a dozen eggs, man. Like, I can't afford $1,300 to watch basketball this year. That's just
it's fair.
That's my fair. Airball. Take care of your fans, fair. NBA.
Take care of your fans. All right. My airball is not as in depth as yours. My airball is going to take us back to the season of 2014 when
throwback. What do we got?
When Swaggy P misses a
look how much
three-pointer.
The Lakers are playing with.
More from
Shot to the phone.
I love
it. Sex with chocolate.
I had to on that.
It's his reaction immediately after too, because he knew. He lets it go, turns around, he's like, "Oh shit!" I love Swaggy P though. Good airball, good pull.
I missed it. Thank you. Well, that wraps it up, and that was fun.
That was fun.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. We're right on time too, about 50 minutes. Perfect, dude. I was getting BS for a little bit. That's a good one.
Yeah, like roughly, edit some stuff out, but that was I think I'm getting in the habit too, just based on like the website I'm using. When we have categories, let's start like how we did today, like title our categories, because what I saw is like when you because you title yours all the time, but I don't sometimes. When you titled yours last podcast, like it was easier for that to make the AI like reels. It already populate, like, wouldn't be exactly, but it'd be like when you were like talking like Steve Nash's MVP. So it was like Stockton versus Nash MVP, and there's even like a reel about like inflated stats for Stockton, like because you just went into depth about that, and like that itself could be a reel, like just on the inflated stats on Stockton.
Right.
So if we like categorize that, like next one, like if I do like the thing, it'd be like game-winning shots. Who you want to hit game-winning shot would be the title, and they could go through the entire list, or like whatever you picked. So it's like cool. I said, I like the program a lot, so it's nice.
Cool. Yeah, it makes it easy. Nice. Yeah. So, and I like titling. It just makes it fun to be like, oh, I'm calling this one this. It's like makes it fun.
Yep. It's fun. I liked this one. Like I think we found our niche, honestly.
Yeah, and I meant it when I texted you the other day about it, dude. I feel like we found something, which is incredible to say. It's like, I feel like we found something unique in terms of like talking sports on a podcast, because everyone is this angry man yells at cloud. It's not the same as what it used to be. Let's hate on every NBA player. And instead we're just like, let's just like shout out some random guys that nobody's talking about. You know what I mean? Like nobody's talking about RJ Barrett.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? But like, and he deserves to be talked about. He's a great player. There's a lot of fantastic. This is the greatest era of basketball in terms of just talent, top to bottom on every roster. There's lots of guys that we could talk about that deserve like their flowers. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Or even over the years, like the Ben Gordons, the Brandon Roys of the world, the LaMarcus Aldridges. Like those are things that people aren't talking about. That I just think we have a different style about this, without trying to like just. It's not rage bait. It's simply like we're just actually talking ball. You know what I mean?
Well, and I sent my little brother just like that reel that I sent you, and I was like, "What do you think about it?" Like, I was like, "Give me your honest opinion on it, man. Like, what's your?" I'm gonna stop this recording real quick though. Manage reporting. Stop.